Bonnie Marie Hibbs is a popular contributor to our online magazine, which is free for you to sign up and receive these days. Simply check out our new website, yourlifestyle.tv. Bonnie's articles cover various topics, but her passion for container gardening, and in particular repurposing old discarded things and turning them into garden treasure, has had thousands of readers follow her lead. So I thought we'd catch up with her at her day job at Garden World, one of Australia's finest garden centres just out of the heart of Melbourne. Well, Bonnie, I know that you're the queen of upscaling things. You manage to recycle things and give them a whole new life.
Yes.
Tell me about the bits and pieces you've got here. Beautiful old wooden box.
Yeah, so I just picked this up from my local antique store.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere to find these things. And over here I've got a little old cast iron pot. Yeah, ideal for potting up.
So I'd imagine the key to these things is always making sure the drainage is right. Now, this one's got a big crack through the bottom there, so there's a nice gap through the middle. You're going to have good drainage with that. The pot doesn't look like it's got any.
No, so there's some of the challenges when upcycling. So this one doesn't have a hole, but you can put a layer of stones or even horticultural charcoal.
Right.
And that will help keep the hygiene and the overall container really clean.
Soil's smelling nice and sweet.
Yep,
Yeah.
keeping the soil fresh.
You could use all sorts of containers, couldn't you? You're not limited to this sort of thing.
No, not at all. So you could use the old gumboot, you could even use the old strainers, anything that you find.
OK,
Yeah.
and as long as the drainage is right, and probably the next thing that's most important is potting mix.
Yep.
And that's probably what we're looking for.
Yes, definitely.
The key components of any good potting mix include cocoa peat to hold moisture around growing roots and controlled release fertiliser to sustain growth. It's vitally important, allowing a good 4 months of establishing food. New age potting mixes have natural growth stimulants and water storage crystals to hold moisture and stimulate strong root growth longer. And this is where Osmocote potting mix really comes into its own. Well, Bonnie, that's enough soil, I reckon. It's all ready to go, but now it's time for the plants. Let's talk them through.
All right, so I've selected a few different things. We've got heucheras here.
Right. Great
colour in their foliage. You've got obsidian, so one of my favourite ones.
Beautiful dark plum.
Yeah, really nice plum coloured foliage. And then you've also got fire alarm, which is a really brilliant red. Really nice jewel tones in the evening too. And then on this side we've got the Blacknum Silver Ladies, which are a really great green to contrast against these colours here. Yeah. So they all can be put into the same pot, and it makes a really good combination.
So you're just going to use them basically to divide the colours?
Yeah.
All right, let's pot them up.
No worries.
Well, it just needs a little bit of topping up, Bonnie. Now, should this just be below the edge of the top of the pot?
Yeah, so you just want to have it just slightly below the top.
Yep.
And that'll be perfect.
Shimmy that around a little bit. Because of the quality of this potting mix, these plants are going to take off and start growing pretty strongly straight away, aren't they?
Yeah, and thanks to that slow-release fertiliser, you're going to get them growing pretty quick, and they'll double in size within that 4 months. It'll be completely full. These heucheras will fill this out really nicely and be a nice, real full container.